So the human brain evolved in 3 stages. Okay, the first living things that are bigger, they had a brain, and then they evolved. They added extra brain. So the first brain that evolved came from here, is here in the human skull. The brain at the back. This is according to some theories, right? The brain at the back of your skull is the first one. This is the one that processes some essential things like vision, smell. Okay, vision, smell, even speech, basic speech, basic verbal sounds. And but it possesses some stronger desires like basic instincts. Okay, if there's a sound now, you jump up. That's where things are triggered. This the urge for sex. You understand? Urge to eat food. When these urges come, you can't think properly. Why? Because your thinking is happening here. This is the human brain in front. This is the mammalian brain, if I should call it that. You understand? So this is where chimpanzees and gorillas, this is where they're unstopped. Humans added extra. This is a basic way of explaining it, but you get the point, right? So sometimes this one is controlling most people. If they say you're an idiot, not here. They call it the reptilian brain. Reptiles. That's the only one they have. It's like trying to train a pet crocodile. I don't know if you've seen people with pet crocodile or pet snake. The snake is a pet. It's petty. You're petting, you're stroking the head of your snake. One day, it could bite you. Any day when the snake hungry, you understand? Once it comes to instinct, they can't think. So when there's sex, urge for sex, your brain will shut down because you can't think. You can't process the consequences. Hunger, if hunger comes, you can't think, you can't process the consequences. You might be tempted to steal, So at the end of the day, this is where we think, this is where we plan things. This forehead, that's where we do a lot of processing. Plan what will happen in the next 2 months, next 5 months, next 10 months. It's your forehead. So how do you move your mind from using the back head to the front head? In yogic philosophy, it's believed that breathing is the way. So if you take a number of deep breath, your mind will change from back to front. I want you to try it now, right? You're going to feel it a little more in control of your life just by doing that. And to take the deepest breath you can, you should use your mouth. It's true you can breathe with your nose. But using your mouth is okay too, because it helps you to fill your lungs well. So when you breathe, try and breathe out at twice, or what do you call it? Breathe out at twice the rate you used to breathe in. So if you breathe it in 2 seconds, you should breathe out in 4 seconds. So a bit slower, right? Try your best to complete it to 10. And then you tell me in the comment whether you felt a very big difference in the way you see your life, right? A very big difference in the way your mind works, just within seconds. Try it. Now, the key thing now is when you're in trouble, try it. Okay, when you're tired, try it. When you feel that you are addicted, some of you are addicted to things, try it. Some people are addicted to human beings. That's why when there's a heartbreak, it's like you want to unalive yourself. Try it. When you experience a loss, you understand? Try it. Just sit down one corner when nobody is looking and take a deep breath. If you cover your mouth, nobody will know you're taking a deep breath. You take as much air and oxygen as possible. Breathe out. Do it 10 times. A lot of things will change. If you're trying to learn something and you're not getting it, they are teaching you, you're not getting it, or you're studying it, it's just scattering your brain. Take 10 deep breaths. You see what will happen instantly. Your brain will switch mode immediately. And once it switches mode, you understand? You enter, it's like superpower. Now, not average people, this thing might be new to them, but if you're a sports person, you know that they have already taught you this breathing technique. If you're a sports person. Like in boxing, they will always teach you after every few punches, stop and breathe. Once you forget to breathe, you get tired. You have to breathe. You understand? Pa, 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 pa. Pa, pa. Pa, 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 You must be breathing. If you're not breathing, your mind cannot stay sharp enough. Before you know it, they have countered you and knocked you into hell. So I'm teaching you a secret now. All right, so make sure you share this video. Take the deep breath. Tell me in the comments whether it makes sense to you. And click the like button, click the share button, click the heart icon. All right, click on my name and go to my profile to follow me. That's how TikTok will show you my next videos.